Hello, we are Yard Act from Leeds. What a day to be alive, the state of everything. I know you saw the signs.
In a window.
The braying fist on hollow wood, sticky fingers on sugar glass. Are you really so
Desperate, 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 yeah.
all that divides us is evil, all that unites us is evil. Now all that really divides us is the binary hive mind and the restraint that it takes not to stick ourselves into every abstract object in the gallery's shelves. But then the trapper came around. He was trying to sell me pelts. It was midday on a Monday, so all the smart people were at work. Trap music blaring from their furry boom box. The trapper tripped, I laughed and he flipped. He said, shut your fucking trap, or I'll eradicate nature. Right now, forever. Or I'll eradicate nature. Right now, forever. So I bought all his pelts, all of his pelts, at a bulk buy disc. Ow! I took out a small business loan and I bought all his pelts. I threw them in the boot of my car and drove downtown and pitched up a stall outside the office blocks. And come 5 o'clock, it was so cold that everybody needed one, but everybody wanted two. So I upped the price and I bled them dry, cause that's what you do. And come 6 o'clock, I'd oversold. My smile was made of solid gold. I collapsed under the weight of my own success. Yes. 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 Driving away with my punnets of grapes, my many women, and my ginormous mountains of never-ending blow, I saw the trapper disappearing from my rearview mirror with no pelts to call his own, shivering, naked, and all alone in the snow. The senseless charm, the gnawing guilt, the trapper's pelts, the trapper's pelts. The senseless charm, the gnawing guilt, the trapper's pelts, the trapper's pelts. The senseless charm, the gnawing guilt, the trapper's pelts, the trapper's pelts. The senseless charm, the gnawing guilt, the trapper's pelts, the trapper's pelts. HMRC, pay as you feel. Cheers, thank you. The song is called Human Sacrifice. conversation we're actually having, or just not a crime. Can you think of a better way to spend your time than a human sacrifice? Human sacrifice, live from Berlin, live from Berlin. I grabbed her by the shoulder pads and I showered her with spite. My megalomania, it can refuel its own jet engine mid-flight. Who knew that evil would come back in style? Still, I'm an abominable disgrace, and we're living in denial of this human sacrifice. Human sacrifice, live from Berlin, live from Beijing. It's a human sacrifice, live from DC every day. And maybe that's the struggle you can't see. The problem isn't you per se, but then again the problem isn't and has never been me. I'm a pretty valuable piece of the puzzle. I got a lot on and people need me. Now I'm not saying it should be you specifically, but you know it's the most noble thing you can do, and it's the best way to go, cause we're all just gonna be stardust in the end. Food for the worms, one and the very same. So come and kneel before the feet of your merciless God. Hands up, shoes off, who's it gonna be? Who's got it? Any volunteers? 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 Cheers, thank you. This next song is called Can I Get a Witness? Thanks for having us at this virtual festival. I'm certain you got for the ice on my step. I stepped outside and nearly broke my neck. Well, everything is connected to a certain respect. My neck, the step and the compensation check. Can I get a witness? 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 Well, yeah, you fall on your sword and swallow your pride. I'm at war with the board, but the Lord is on my side. It's the law of the jungle and I'm Amazon Prime. And if it's not a crime technically, then it's not a crime. Can I get a witness? 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 Trust your new friends. Hey, big spenders. It's a means to an end. You said turn the other cheek, but I can't move my neck. Sugar, 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 sugar. Thanks, thank you. This will be our last song. The song is called Peanuts. This is one way to do a show. Here I am again. Here I am sitting in the waiting room, waiting for an appointment that I had booked 6 months ago. I'm feeling very low, cause I was shitting bricks at the prospect of existence without you, and so I gave it one more go. But my story didn't stick, and suddenly it clicked. Some allergies you tolerate, and some habits you just have to kick. argument about the elephants in the room. Then suddenly it clicked. Some allergies you tolerate and some habits you gotta bite the bullet, you gotta get it fixed, you gotta get it see to it, so that something sticks, so that nothing sticks, so that it doesn't stick until it doesn't exist. You gotta bite the bullet, you gotta get it fixed, gotta get it see to it, that something clicks, that something clicks, that something clicks, that something clicks. You always said that you'd met and fell in love at the circus, and that's why you both loved animals so much. So much so that you bought a big dog with little ears and called it Dumbo, which was a joke that got less and less funny every time. But obviously you brought the dog along that night when you showed up otherwise alone to my dinner party, having already rang ahead to ensure that all of my dishes had been prepared in a completely nut-free environment, now quipping that it was for the sake of your imaginary husband, because several years on from the wedding that none of us were invited to, we still hadn't met him, even though you always said he was coming, before he couldn't make it because he travelled a lot with work, but mainly because he didn't really exist. And you broke down in tears in my kitchen, certain he was seeing somebody else. How reckless we'd all been to tolerate your fabricated reality. But I didn't have the guts to put an end to the ever-maddening scenes. So instead, with a solemn nod and totemic silence, I walked over to the cupboard where I kept the snacks, took a pinch of dry roast dust from the loose pegged bag, sprinkled it into the upturned palms of your trembling hands, and if you just rub some of this round the rim of his can, then no one will know but we'll all understand. It takes real guts to fake being nuts, and it takes real nuts to fuck up fake guts. You gotta bite the bullet, you gotta get it fixed, you gotta get it see to it, so that nothing sticks, so that nothing sticks, so that nothing sticks, so that nothing sticks. You gotta bite the bullet, you gotta get it fixed, you gotta get it see to it, that nothing clicks, so that nothing clicks, so that nothing clicks, so that nothing clicks. Cause if something doesn't click, then your story never sticks. Some allergies you tolerate and some habits you just have to kick. Cheers, thanks. It's been a pleasure doing this. Felt a real connection with everybody in the world tuned in and watching. Thanks to Dork for having us. Our single The Trapper's Pelts is out now. Make sure you go down to your local record shop and pick that up in person, shake hands with the owner, hug and kiss the person behind the cash register, and make sure you touch as much of the world around you as you can. Cheers, have a good one.